This is a COCOMANGO seed, the newest prismatic seed added to Grower Garden, and it's found only in a hidden part of the seed shop. So today I'm going to obtain this seed and get the largest one I can to make over 10 trillion shekels. Now, unlike normal videos where I just come over here and buy the seed right away, me and Farmer Sam, we ain't friends. He's not my homie. In other words, I need to feed him food to unlock the next tier of seed shop, but there's one problem with that. I don't have a cooking pot, and I've heard the only way to get one now is through the garden guide. So if I go achievements, call plants. Yeah, there we go. Rewards cooking kit. So from this, I've shoveled 100 plants. I've harvested 200 carrots. I've gifted 1 carrot, but now I need to sell 500 strawberries and gift 5 strawberries. All right, I guess I'll buy some strawberry seeds. Never mind, they're out of stock, I guess. Why can I not buy them? Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I figured out why I can't buy them. I don't have money. So if I just sell random stuff in my inventory, we're going to fully reset all of this once we have the COCOMANGO. But just 3 strawberry seeds, I don't think is going to be anywhere near enough to harvest 500 of them. So I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to buy like maybe about 25 different strawberry seeds. And that should hopefully be enough. Okay, I got 21 strawberry seeds. So if we just plant all of these and then we grab a watering can, then all we need to do is grow all of these. They're all grown. And now we just start harvesting. We only got 10 from that batch. I've sold 18. This is going to take like 30 minutes just to do the strawberries. We're getting sprinklers out here. If I place an advanced sprinkler and some basic ones, it'll help grow them even faster. This is a nice amount of strawberries. Okay, wait, this isn't bad. Once everything grows, we get about 90 strawberries. I mean, like, it's still going to take me ages, but it's manageable. You know what? For the greater good, I'm using grow alls on strawberries. This is going to be the biggest waste of Robux the world's ever seen, but I don't got all day. I want this COCOMANGO yesterday. Yeah, 91 strawberries, that really ain't bad. Yeah, the sprinklers speeded up a bit, but it's still too long. Having to like individually wait for all of them. So from 3 of them, we're at 304 strawberries. So like 2.5 more, 496. We need 4 more strawberries. Wait, no, we need 5 because then we need to gift 5 strawberries to a different player. There we go, 5 strawberries. So now I just need to gift them to a player. Actually, I'm gonna need more than that because we need to sell some of them as well. Now, we didn't say that the players you had to gift the fruits to couldn't be other versions of yourself, right? So I've just got one of my old accounts in here. Gift him a bunch of strawberries. And then the final one, you've completed the gift 5 strawberries achievement. Okay, everything is now done, which means we can finally get the cooking kit. And also we can remove all these strawberries. However, there's still more that we actually need to do. So if we open the garden guide and then we claim this, we got the seed pack. Where's the cooking kit? Oh, is it in here? Oh, there it is. Okay, this is perfect. Now, obviously, if we're going to feed this guy over here, we need good ingredients. And I remember some of the best foods being using a few bone blossoms and then like 1 other plant. So I think the best recipe we can do is genuinely just a few coconuts. That's all that we need. And then bone blossoms. And the bone blossoms I'm going to use are actually like my insanely OP bone blossom, but we're just going to have to duplicate it a few times. So using the harvest tool, I'll grab all these coconuts, which should be more than enough that we'll actually need for the entire thing. And then we can get rid of the coconut tree. Now, if I switch my save slot, we should be able to get my Giga Bone Blossom, 103 trillion value. So if I get rid of all the carrots, they're going to be like blocking the way like that. I think that's everything cleared. And then with this other account, we need to do some thievery with our admin mimic and then either a raccoon or a kitsune, which do I have either of these? I have a kitsune. Okay, we'll use that. We need to start duplicating. Boost the passive. And now I actually need to collect. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. We need to collect these mini bone blossoms that are just going to get in the way. Those ones there. It doesn't have like hardly any of the new mutation combos either. And it's still 103 trillion. Like, this is bonkers. Is this the right bone blossom? Hold on. I need to test something for science real quick. Is that bone blossom that I'm holding, this tiny one? Oh no, it's just like a random little bone blossom. Okay. But this one, yeah, okay, yep. I figured out which one's the bone blossom we're looking for. Now we just need to duplicate this like, I don't know, maybe 20 times. I can't even see. I can't even give this gift. We just need to duplicate this like 20 times and then should be more than enough. All of this just to get the new prismatic seed, by the way. Okay, I've been letting my mimic yoink for the past 5 minutes or so, and we've got a lot of bone blossoms, you could say, which is exactly what I need. Okay, we can just add them one at a time. This is going to be a crazy trade, but all these are being put in the cooking pot. 1 quadrillion value. That's kind of bonkers. Now then, it's time to cook some of the most diabolical meals the world's ever seen. 2 bone blossoms in with 1 coconut. And if I press cook, I believe this will give us a good, is it a parfait or a pie? It's smoothie, apparently. Look at the size of this smoothie. There's no way bro's not going to be absolutely stuffed after this. Yo, Sam, feast, my brother. 8 points only. Cool down 24 hours. No. I refuse to believe that I have to wait 24 hours every single time I want to do this. And it only gives me 8. Look look at the size of these smoothies. They're like galactic looking smoothies. Wait 24 hours. Is that real? There's no way this game is serious. So I have to wait another 24 hours before I can unlock this hidden seed shop? Bruh. All right, well, I've got the smoothie ready at least. In case for some reason he doesn't want just one smoothie, let's make a couple of extra ones. And then a coconut. There we go. We got some extra flavors. All right, 24 hours later, and I can finally feed Sam again. And now we're friendship level 2, which means I can access the tier 2 shop at last. And there we go. We've got broccoli, potato, Brussels sprouts, and what we're looking for, the COCOMANGO seed. And now we can finally get started, literally 2 days after I wanted to start this. Now, I've got my mooncat army, including my one imposter mooncat. He just came out a little bit funny. I've heard that this little COCOMANGO seed can grow very, very large. Almost bigger than like some bone blossoms I've grown in the past. So, we'll hit one grow all to begin with just to see like what a base COCOMANGO looks like. Okay, it's a coconut tree. Have I been scammed? I didn't get a COCOMANGO, which is a little bit worrying. But I also literally only have like 2 basic sprinklers right now. So we do need to head over to the gear shop and buy at least 2 Grandmaster sprinklers. And there we go, with all of those sprinklers obtained. Now we need to do something that I probably should have done before, because the mooncats are just sleeping in like random places. Like bro is on the fence. What I need to do is I need to place all my pancakes right next to the COCOMANGO seed. And then that should bring all the mooncats towards the COCOMANGO. At least in an ideal world, that's what happens. Now, I see a lot of people these days using like giant rainbow orange tabbies, and it's just like, I can't be bothered to do that. These little mooncats are good enough. Like, we should be able to get... Ooh, is that one gold? Wait, these are already kind of large. We should be able to get something pretty huge just with these guys. So, you know what? Let's hit a little grow all. We got like a 3 sleep. With that, we got... Okay, kind of small, actually. They have a face? What the heck? Wait, that one has like a shiny face. All right, this seed is kind of cool, actually. Now, I'm going to wait to pick these up because we're going to wait for the next mooncat sleep to then hopefully get like a 4 or 5 sleep at least. Now, I'm going to pick up the cooking pot as well, just because I don't want any of these like other things that I have placed around, like pulling the mooncats over there instead. We want only pancakes. Like, you guys would have to let me know. I don't know if other things you place can pull the mooncats, but in case they do, I've removed them from the area. Now, we got 10 seconds until... Wait, this would be a generational sleep. It was warmer over here, guys. Come sleep. Okay, we got a triple. No, we got a quad. Oh, wait. There's some little cocos. Okay, quad sleep, which should multiply the size of these plants by quite a bit. With no sprinklers, what are we looking at? Ooh. Yo, wait, these are kind of large. So this was 86 kilos. That was 12. So these ones, these got to be crazy, no? We got 252, 132, 237, and 227. So this one here was our largest one by far. And bro's looking like the thinking emoji. Wait, that one's angry. Wait, they have different expressions. Why my COCOMANGO sound like that, bro? Now, we might need to dig this seed up. This is cooked. Okay, we got a mimic doing a little sleep. Let me grab the trowel just in case as well. Oh, right there would have been crazy. Are you serious? I mean, I'll still hit a grow all. Just see what we get. Meh. Very mediocre. And that one's tiny. I kind of need to pick, like, this one's in the way. There's 155. Yeah, those 2 are in the way. They got to go. I'm just going to keep on trying this over and over until we get a 5 sleep. I think we can do it. Although it's not as consistent as it was before, it's still not bad. Give us something crazy. Come on, come on. Wait, this could be it. Oh, wait, yeah, this is the one. Grandmaster down. Pick all the COCOMANGOs. And now we hit a grow all and we get a Giga Mango. Grow all. Oh, these are kind of mid, actually. Hold on. I need to whip out the nerd emoji real quick. How much is this worth? 398 million. And then how much is this little guy worth? Oh, wait. This one's bigger than that one. This one's like 80 million base value. This gold one's got to go. We got a tiny one as well. Okay, you know what? This one's getting favorited for sure. This could be the COCOMANGO we try and get all the mutations on. This could be the one. But you know what? We're going to try and do better. Like, my mooncats might not be crazy, but they're still kind of cooking. Like, look at this one. Big grow all. Okay, these aren't bad. 34 million, 500. Okay, wait, those ones actually kind of aren't too good. Right, the only issue is I can't really... Oh, I can. Okay, I'm going to trowel this away for now. And I'm going to try and, like, replace it onto the mooncats when they sleep. It's really difficult to see what I'm doing. We're having to get a POV angle for this. Come on, guys. It's got to be getting sleepy time now, surely. Oh, wait, there's a lot of them. Hold on, like right here. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. And then we crop them all. And then we hit a grow all. I'm on a time limit. I gotta lock in. Wait, is that even bigger? Have we cooked? Now, I'm a little delayed to this update, but I already know Batch has got like a 17 bajillion COCOMANGO. 97. Wait, 97 is just better than my previous one. All right, we're taking this one. That's my best COCOMANGO
by far. You can't even see the tree anymore. Okay, yeah, we've cooked. Okay, right. Since we've got our base value being 100 million, that's really not bad, actually, for a prismatic. We can switch to... Wait, that's the wrong loadout. We need loadout 3. And then for this loadout, we need a bunch of these hot springs. Perfect. Now our Nihon Zaros can buff our pets. And now it's time for the fun part. We got to start getting a bunch of mutations to turn this thing rainbow. So we'll start off with the Kappa, because usually getting wet is like one of the most simple ones to do. Like it's a guaranteed chance. We just got to be in the range. So like this right here should be a pretty guaranteed chance. Did we miss? I'll give him one more chance. And in fact, while he's doing that, I'm going to buy something that's going to help speed up this process massively. We're going to buy some medium toys. This will help boost my pets to be way more consistent and use their abilities way more times. It's been hit by the rain. Now, the next pet I'm actually going to use for this is a little bit unorthodox, a little bit crazy. We're going to get the spaghetti sloth in here because this guy guarantees either pasta sauce or meatball, and we could get 2 of those on this COCOMANGO. We don't want to get all 3 because it'll change into spaghetti and it'll just like turn it into 1 mutation. But this is kind of genius, no? Did it seriously add it to that one? I was going to say I have 130 glimmering sprays, so we'll add glimmering to the COCOMANGO. We got pasta on another COCOMANGO that wasn't the one that we were looking for. But that's fine. That's 2 different mutations. So we can pick up the sloth. And now we'll go for pollinated from our queen bee. And this should still work pretty well. So we'll get the butterfly ready as well. There we go. We applied pollinated. And now we just have to use our Spino to move all of those across to our main COCOMANGO. So the mimical copy, and then hopefully just move everything across. Pasta and glimmering. Oh, wait, I'm missing sauce. Bruh. Are you kidding me? Is there another like easy pet I could add? This is an easy one. Let's place down a phoenix. In case it doesn't grab meatball, we've got the phoenix one ready as well to add flaming. Oh, wait, never mind. We're good. So we've got glimmering, wet sauce, pasta, pollinated. Now if we place the butterfly and unfavorite this one, it should turn these 5 mutations into rainbow. And I'm not moving a muscle because I just know I'll collect the COCOMANGO by accident. I just know I will. Yes, there we go. Rainbow. And we favorite it again. It's 5 billion in base. Yo, this thing's crazy. Anyway, we can go back through. We got glimmering right away, which brought it up to 10 bill. So let's get pollinated. There we go. That's pollinated. Now we'll get bloodlit and wet because the cap is OP. It not only adds the wet mutation, but then it has a 10% chance to turn wet into bloodlit. So we just get 2 mutations for the price of 1 from this little guy. Okay, there we go. That's wet, but no bloodlit just yet. So we'll keep him going for a little second. Now, the reason why I've got these Nihon Zaras here as well is not only do they like boost my pet's passives, but every single one of them has like a shard mutation. So this guy has like a 20% chance to add corrupt. This guy's burnt to a crisp. He can add fried. This guy here is rainbow, so he can go if I need to. This guy's tranquil. This one's ascended, and this one's stoinky. So like we've got loads of things we can get from this. Mainly, actually, I'm going to pick up the rainbow Nihon Zaru. I don't really need him. I also saw that we got bloodlit on one of the COCOMANGOs, which is perfect because now we can go for spaghetti. That's what we're going for next. Now, in this fairy update as well, they added 1 extra mutation that not too many people know about because it's from a divine pet. This guy right here that I managed to get my hands on, a luminous sprite. Wait, we got meatball. 34 billion. Yo, meatball is OP. So as soon as we get like all this spaghetti stuff, we're going for the luminous mutation, which is actually like, it's a pretty OP new mutation. Actually seems super strong. All right, we got pasta. So we've got meatball and pasta. Now we just need sauce and then we'll have everything we need. Come on, give me sauce. So 1 in 3. Come on, first try. Yes. Okay, we got all 3. I did not think I was going to get that. Now we're going to place our Tancho Zuru because this guy can apply the tranquil mutation as long as the COCOMANGO's in range, which it seems to be. So this should work perfectly. Yeah, that's in range. There's no way that doesn't hit. Like, it's a little large. It's still in the area. Why is it not peaceful? Did it miss? Okay, maybe getting tranquil is going to be a little bit difficult. I might have to plant a couple of carrots to like help speed this up. I mean, I'm probably going to have to do that anyway for one of the other mutations I want to get down the line. In fact, it's time. Let's just place some carrot seeds, just spread out around the place. Yo, we got a giga carrot. We got the big daddy carrot. What the heck? It's tranquil. Nice. I didn't even clock that. I was too busy admiring my carrot. Wait, who is... Get out of my garden. Anyway, luminous sprite. Let's try and get the luminous mutation. This is my first time using this pet. What chance does it have? It's a guarantee. So we just get a free luminous plant. There we go. We applied luminous to a carrot. Which one? Oh, it looks good. Yo, get out the way. Mimic's just blocking me. Okay, now we're going to go for zombified. We're going to get that nice and early because it's a really good mutation. We got it first try. Wait, no, this game can't be serious. Which one? Which carrot's zombified? Oh, this one right here. Oh, yeah, it's kind of green. You can tell. Well, since we got that, we can go for the peach wasp next. And for this one, we have the chance to get the plasma mutation, which is like another good mutation. Still no plasma yet. Kind of unfortunate. It's a pretty high chance to get plasma. In fact, it's guaranteed. It's just every 10 minutes. So I don't know how we haven't got it yet. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, it's just advancing cooldowns. Okay, this could take a little while. While it's going for plasma as well, let's place down our junk bot and we'll try and get the oil mutation because this is also a 14% chance, which is so cooked to get. Oh, come on, plasma or oil? Either of the two would be good right now. I'm down bad. Come on, give me the goods. Splooge oil everywhere. Okay, plasma. Not bad. Pretty quick, actually. That's perfect. Now, before we start the next part, we'll go for oil. And I guess, you know what? I'll place down a scarlet macaw as well, so we can try and go for verdant. Either of the two is good. They both have about a 15% chance. We failed verdant first try. Surprise, surprise. Oh, we got oil. We got an oily carrot. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, nice. All according to plan. Now we get verdant real quick. First try, which I'm not going to be able to turn paradisal, but it's still a mutation that we need. Wait, it actually worked. We just got it. What? All right, now we're going to go for brain rot. Although it's one of the silliest mutations in the game, it has a 100x multiplier. It's so OP. So this lemon lion should hopefully give us brain rot. I don't know if we'll get it first try, though. Yeah, we just gave XP. Come on, let's get brain rot. I never thought I'd say this, but I want to see the brain rot happen. Oh, wait, this is promising. This is real promising. Bruh. It used the ability to give XP to the pet that has the same ability, so it just wasted time. Come on, guys, lock in. We're getting nothing but citrus raw. You know what? Because our luck for that is so bad, I'm going to place a disco bee at the same time. We're going to see if we can get this 20% chance for disco. Nihon's already tried to apply fried, but failed. We failed. Isn't that like 50%? That's 40%. We failed the 40%. Oh, no way. We got disco first try. I'm getting so lucky with the 20%. Still no brain rot. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like they've made it way more difficult to copy those like secondary abilities, because the brain rot like mutation isn't a first ability. Oh no, it is a first ability. Huh? Why is it copying the trash ability then? I just want brain rot. Yes, we got brain rot carrot. I can see it right there with the confetti. Okay, we can pick up this guy now. He has served his purpose. Now we're gonna go for one of the most fun mutations in the game. We'll start with the jackalope, which has a 15% chance to apply sandy, and this stacks to like one of the best mutations to get value in the game. But we need to actually succeed in getting sandy for this to work. Oh wait, it worked. I didn't even realize. Oh, it worked on the main one as well. Nice. Okay, we got clay. And now if we apply burnt to this, the clay should turn into ceramic, which just doubled its value to 274 billion. We're already a quarter of the way to a trillion, which is pretty insane. Now, the next one that I want to go for, we need to place down a Spriggan because we need the bloom mutation. A 15% chance for them to get the bloom mutation, but if you have a lot of carrots in the radius, it's a pretty high chance. And we got 7. I got clickbaited. Where are my bloom? Huh? Oh, wait, there. Oh, we got 1. No, wait. Oh, they're everywhere. Okay, yeah, we got bloom. Nice. Now, if we switch to loadout number 2, I have 8 mandrakes in this loadout, and each of these has a 4% chance, roughly, to apply rot when I harvest a mandrake. So if I place 4 of these guys down, and then he'll grow all, we have a pretty high chance to get rot, which is going to combine with bloom to make gloom. So that's first one. We got nothing. Second one, nothing. Are you serious? Oh, last one. Okay, we got rot. Which one did it apply to? Can't see it. Which one's my rotting plant? I'll just trust the process. One of these plants is rotting. I can't tell which, but one of them is. Okay, now we can start some very fun mutations. For the first one, we're gonna head back over here, and we need 2 shock sprays. We also need like 1 chocolate spray as well for this. Nice. Which chocolate we can just like add right away. Raise the value by just 5 billion, but it's not bad. And now before we start this, I'm going to place a Spino and we're going to move all the main mutations across. And then we can start on a clean sheet. In fact, we're probably going to move like tons of mutations across to this. Considering they're like spread across a bunch of different carrots, this should go crazy. And I'm hoping if we get bloom, it instantly turns into gloom because again, I didn't see what plant got rot. Bloom, verdant, source. Okay. 1.2 trillion already. Luminous, verdant, bloom. Okay, so it's not gloom. The plasma's across, the brain rot's across. Still missing disco. A bunch of other things as well. Let's get rid of these glimmerings. They're kind of pointless now. That one's pointless. No. Did I just pick up a gloom carrot by accident? I think I did. I actually just threw. Okay, we need more mandrake seeds. Wait, no. Oh, it copied the mutation before I grabbed it. That is very, very lucky. So we still have disco to move. Tranquil's already been moved. Okay, not bad. Which means I can place, we'll place 3 carrots. That'll be more than enough. And then as soon as we do the next Spino copy, we need to pick up the Spino like instantly. Yep, there we go. Disco's moved. Now I'm going to apply Shocked. And we're going to switch up our pet for a Raiju. This is like one of my favorite new mutations because of how overpowered it is. It's like 220x multiplier or something. It's literally busted. But it makes sense. Like the Raiju doesn't seem like it, but it is a divine pet. Like it's meant to be OP. But what he does do is he applies Static mutation, which if we then apply Shocked, we have Static and Shocked. Then if we place the pterodactyl and we get tempestuous, those will all combine into like a, I forgot the name. Is it like Stormcaller? Storm Charged? It's something like that. Either way, it's OP. And you know what? While we're going for 3 trillion. Wait, this COCOMANGO is OP. We got tempestuous here. Okay, right, nice. Now we can place a griffin. Wait, what's this little straggler doing over there? He can stay. And now that we got tempestuous, we need to copy the griffin ability and combine tempestuous with cyclonic to make maelstrom. You need to get lucky with like the griffin aim. If you don't get lucky with it, it gets pretty difficult. I'm just trying to think, what mutations am I even missing here? There's definitely a few. No way. We actually hit it. Okay, we can definitely move that one across if we need to. So we can pick up the Griffin. First try Cyclone hit is actually kind of crazy. That doesn't normally happen. We definitely need... Nope, we've done that guy. Oh, cooked owl. We need to get burnt if we can. We've already got ceramic, so it might not work, but I'll still try. Applied burnt to carrot. Nice, we've got that ready. Getting that first try is pretty good. Next, we're going to place down the cockatrice, and we're going to try and get the toxic mutation. I normally have very bad luck trying to get this, but at the very least, after 10 minutes, we'll get it guaranteed. So we just need to wait. You know what? Since we're not guaranteed to get toxic at all, like this should take me ages. Let's do something else in the meantime. We'll place down an apple gazelle, because this guy has a passive that makes it so when you harvest a sugar apple, I have a 2% chance to get the warped mutation. So if I grab some of my sugar apple seeds and I just place like, I don't know, maybe 3 of them, and then we'll have to hit a grow all. From literally just harvesting these, we should have a 2% chance per one to get warped, which is a pretty good chance, so let's hope we can get it. So far, I got a dupe. I thought I got it. Max backpack. Are you serious? I'm just feeding all the sugar apples to this monkey. He might explode, but it's worth it. Feast well, monkey. It's the most you're ever gonna eat. After this, you're gonna be fasting for the rest of time. And then I guess I'll get rid of like a bunch of these carrots as well that are like filling up my inventory. Since we didn't get from that batch, let's do another grow all. What about this time? Come on. Oh, this is bad. Did I not get it again? This is really difficult to do, actually. All right, let's do another grow all and hope that we get it this time. 2% chance at this with like it taking this many. Oh, I almost picked it. So this sugar apple turned warped. All right, that could have been bad. To make sure I don't accidentally grab this, we're going to Spino this across just to be safe. So we're currently at 2.9 trillion. How much can we get to when we move like warped and stuff across? Considering we should get Maelstrom as well, which is a pretty good multiplier. Possibly burnt moving across here as well. But burnt's only like 2 times, so it's nothing crazy. Warped, static, tempestuous. Oh, no. Wait, this is bad. It didn't move cyclonic. Okay, we're gonna have to bring out the pterodactyl again, and we're gonna have to try and get it on the cyclonic carrot. Now, we can like reclaim these, and I'm gonna have to shovel this straggler. Rest in peace, sugar apple. You will be missed. All right, now this carrot here needs tempestuous because the pterodactyl, like getting windstruck is like basically guaranteed, but then it's a 20% chance on top of that for twisted, which makes it a little bit harder to do. Okay, wait. Oh, just windstruck. This carrot here got tempestuous. And how long until this chicken spits poison? Huh? How long? Oh, 1 minute. Okay, that's not bad. This is going pretty well so far. I'm not gonna lie. We've made good progress. We've almost got all like the pet mutations we can get. We're just struggling because of this thing. How long till it actually like, okay, 20 seconds. You know what? Do it now. There we go. Toxic. At last. I can finally get rid of this thing and just replace it with a different kind of chicken. This one is actually reliable. We just need it to plop out a fortune egg, and then we're just gonna yoink the fortune from the egg and just turn it into a regular egg. We need mimic to lock in though. We didn't get tempestuous on this yet. No twisted. Yes. There we go. The fortune golden egg, which means we can pick up our goose and replace it with my shiny kitsune, because this we can get corrupt chakra and corrupt foxfire chakra, both of which we're gonna need. We're not gonna be able to harmonize both of them because my kitsune luck is trash. So we'll just try and get both the corrupt ones and then the regular harmonized. Should still give it like really good value. So now all I gotta do, we gotta wait for twisted to get onto this carrot, and we gotta wait for some chakras to start working. We got windstruck and twisted on the golden egg. It's literally being added to everything but the plant that I'm looking for. Come on, surely this time. Okay. Wait, no, wrong one. Bruh. I thought that was the one that I needed. This carrot did happen to get chilled though, which we can combine with wet on this to turn it into frozen, which like isn't a bad multiplier. You know what? I think we simply don't have enough carrots. I'm making another carrot line, and instead of the pterodactyl, in fact, after we get one more pterodactyl on these carrots, we're switching it to the griffin. I'm sick and tired of this. Griffin tornado hit the egg. Of all things, it hit the egg. So we've got a maelstrom fortune egg. Get over here, griffin. Now the kitsune can just have free reign all by itself. I've got a couple of chakras already, but no foxfire. So we literally just need to sit here until we get foxfire. And high key, this is known to take a while. Like I've been sat here for 30 minutes sometimes and just not got lucky. Unless... No way. Is it this one? This is the chosen carrot. This one cooked. All right, well, since we got that one, we can actually work on something very fun, a new mutation combo. So we're going to place down the lobster thermidor, like one of the best divine pets they've added in a long time. And we're going to try and get molten and meteoric. 20% and 10% chance. The main thing we're looking for is actually meteoric, because it is a crazy mutation on its own, but we can combine it with this guy right here, the new phoenix, to make something glorious. I can't remember the name. Like, I genuinely don't remember the name of the mutation, but I just know it's crazy. We failed our first one, and we failed corrupt as well. That's actually tragic. We failed molten as well. Failed meteoric again. I'm failing all of these. Molten's literally 20% chance as well. How is this happening? Oh, we got a molten golden egg. Okay, now we just need meteoric. The main thing that I'm looking for here. Another molten carrot. Meteoric. Oh, wait, no. Did I read that wrong? Oh, no, we didn't get it. Man, molten cocoa mango. The main one? Oh, wait, yeah, the main one. Ooh. Honestly, I've had some bugs before where you couldn't get ceramic and molten, so that's kind of good to get. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go AFK for the next 5-10 minutes until I get meteoric, because right now it's proving like a massive challenge. I just can't get it. So, Lobster, you're going to have to up your game, or else you're actually getting cooked. Yes, we got a meteoric carrot. No, we got 2. Even better. That took ages, though. So now we can finally place down the phoenix. And this guy will travel between 4 random fruits in your garden, which will give them the flaming mutation. Instead, the mimic will do that and apply the flaming mutation. But what I'm looking for... Oh, wait, that one's Why is that one blazing? Did I misread something? Wait, does meteoric and flaming make blazing? Wait. I swear it's supposed to make infernal. Nah, I need to do some research. I'm actually bamboozled. Oh, so blazing is molten and flaming, and then infernal is meteoric and blazing. A little bit confusing, but what that means is that we can pick up the phoenix, we can place our Spino, and we can start moving all of those across, because there's only one singular pet mutation I need to go for, apart from Kitsune, after this. One more, and then we've got them all, and it's with this little guy right here, because I've got super unlucky with like aromatic, corrupt, even fried as well. Actually, I haven't got any of those, which is kind of tragic. Spino should be clutching any moment now, or like the mimic Spino combo. Like, look, it's taking a bunch of the mutations away. So we're currently at 3.6 trillion. When we apply all of these, what does it go to? All of them got added. Boom. 4.7 trillion shekels. We got infernal, warped moved across. Wait, no, that was already on there. Hold on. What else did I move? Just cyclonic. Toxic is across. Was that only infernal that added that value? Okay, we still got a few more that we can move across. So I'm just gonna let my mimic keep on cooking. Like, we still got corrupt foxfire as well. Maelstrom on this one. And then it's time for this little guy to cook. Getting this COCOMANGO to like almost 5 trillion on its own, though, is actually quite crazy. I did not expect this much value. Oh, wait, did we move fortune as well? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. Oh, 5.1 trillion now. We move Maelstrom across. And wait, have we still not moved Foxfire? I mean, we've got Infernal and Flaming now, which is cool. We got those. I can pick up this. We've got Toxic. I can pick up that. We just need that one to cook. Luckily, my COCOMANGO's see-through, so I can see that I can pick up this one as well. And then we'll place the gnome in, since he should be good to go in a second. Unfortunately, he's only a 1% chance to add the gnome mutation. 1%, which could take so long. So while the gnome's cooking, we're going to duplicate this a couple times with the Kitsune. Okay, there we go. Bunch of things moved across. Apart from Foxfire Chakra. Are you kidding me? This is going to be like the last one we get. I can see it now. All right, we're at 5.5 trillion now, because we got the Foxfire across. Unfortunately, no gnome just yet. Not expecting much for the gnome, though. So we can actually pick up that carrot, and we can also pick up the Spino, and now purely just go for the gnomed mutation. And in the meantime, while that's doing that, I've got backup on the way. You see this count over there? It has the Kitsune. So in about 20 minutes, when this account can actually do a steal, I'm hoping that we will have got gnomed, and then we'll only need to steal one of these, and we can pick the second one and reach our 10 trillion goal. But for that, like, we need the gnome to cook. I want the gnomed mutation, but we keep failing. It's actually a pretty difficult mutation to get. Like, 1% is cooked, and I never see the gnome dealer, I guess. I suppose he's a dealer. I never see the gnome dealer here, like, ever. Wait, I think I cooked. I put my Spino back out because I think we're in for greatness. So right now it's 5.5 trillion. It's got that many mutations, which is a lot of mutations. But there's one more that we can get. There it is. We added gnomed. Gnomed hardly adds anything. Gnomed is like, is Hikey actually very mid? I didn't think gnomed would be that bad. Okay, but this is fine. We can start copying them now. Any second now, our Kitsunes are going to start duplicating. I think this Kitsune here is the one that's going to go first. In fact, he's going right now. Added chakra mutation as well. So we've got harmonized chakra now. 5.6 trillion. Basically 5.7. And now from that, if I add this, 5.7 is a 350 kilogram COCOMANGO exactly. And those are all the mutations we managed to get. Basically every pet mutation in the game, apart from harmonized Foxfire Chakra. And also Dawnbound, because I'm not made of time. I got things to do. Now, one thing I do want to do is I want to make sure that this... Why has my COCOMANGO got floors, by the way? Why is it like a 3-story building? Its little face is still there. We got an angry COCOMANGO. Let me make sure. How much is this worth? It is 5.7 trillion. They fixed that bug, which means we can come over here, favorite this, move out the way. We pick it up, and now we sell both of these. Look at all the gnomes flying off this thing. So we'll sell one. Are you serious? Are you actually kidding me? And then I sell the second one. 7.4. Are you joking? Okay, yeah, problem solved. Yeah, I forgot I had those bone blossoms in my inventory. Well, we made 10 trillion shekels with that. That's not bad. Just maybe a little bit more than 10 trillion. He forced my hand. He robbed me blind.